Yeah, I know, third episode is today only, but just today only. So yeah, but don't worry, don't worry. This will be the last one for today, bro. I promise you, bro. Last one for today, bro. As the next time I'll try to do this is at least tomorrow. Several faint marks can be seen on the pillar. Maybe it was used to record I used height when you grew up. There's some faded writing near the bottom mark. The more slowly how you grows up, sooner can leave. Studying by numbers marked on the pillar, family has led its fluid existence here for many, many years. Ah, that's crazy. The firewood is nearly stacked. The logs were cut with great power and precision. Whoever chopped the firewood might have been physically fit. Some logs at the bottom of the pile began to rot. It must have, oh, excuse me, it must have been a while since any new wood was added to the pile. Some blue cows broke. Mom and I tried to get up and take a look. And we didn't manage. Luckily, Dad was able to fix them in no time. The dinner table was a bit wobbly today. When we sat down to eat, Dad tried to fix it, but ended up breaking one of the legs by accident. Dad's forgetting things again. We'll have to write it down for now and read it back when Finley's feeling a bit better. What? Right here.
Then someone I found a hidden compartment. This is what was hidden inside.
Oh, God made.
You think it's yes. This is a poison compacted using platinum. Is it? Really? Grandma's not anything, is it?
No, your eyes do not deceive you. I do believe the poison in this bottle is alive.
Alive.
Some toxins act a lot like living organisms. I read about this once in the origins and symptoms of diseases. This ancient class of poisons consists of mother and minor loads, capable of sustaining a connection over vast distances.
Wow.
If it's a concoction of this kind we're dealing with, then both the poison in Jialiang's system and this one here are likely minor loads, offshoots essentially.
Wow.
So, the main body is somewhere else?
Correct. Whoever is administering the poison can manipulate the source to indirectly control the poisoned individual's behavior and even cognition. Similarly, the poisoned individual will hear to a varying extent the call of the source.
The call of the... Ooh. So, after the Young went off, maybe that explains what he was telling me.
This went back towards King State Village.
Only one thing could have been drawing him there. The source of the god remains used as the poison's key ingredient, the mother lode.
This is getting crazier and crazier. What kind of person would do all this just to poison Young? Hey, why is everyone on fire all of a sudden? This poison was carefully hidden away in this secret compartment. So one who concocted it is so likely a resident of the house. You mean, Yao? Why would he poison himself? He's a little harder, Taiman. Someone else who lives here, and he might have expertise in crafting drugs. Huh? You think? Oh, it was Yao?
Whoa.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense either. Why would she poison her own acid?
I agree. It makes little sense. Jiangli does not strike me as the kind of person who would do such a thing.
Look at the facts, ability to concoct a poison from god remains.
It's too early to draw any conclusions. We should question Jiao Liang about it once he has made more progress in his recovery.
You know, a method to neutralize the poison?
Yes. According to the origins and symptoms of diseases, the minor load would disappear if the mother load is purged. So if we can find and destroy the source of these god remains, the poison will leave Jiao Liang's system without the need for any further treatment. Do you know anything about god remains in Shinfa Village?
I only heard the rumors, so.
Even the history books have no record of this. The only ones who know anything are those old fogies who have been hanging around here since the beginning of time. Didn't you used to be on good terms with your stepdad? You sure they didn't tell you anything about this?
For real.
Well, explain.
Sunshang's memories and powers are not what they were in her prime. These days, she has to enter a contract with a mortal and share their life force just to sustain her own life. I fear that such ancient events are long gone from her memory by now.
Whoa. What? After a contract? For life force?
Really?
Sounds like some pretty spooky sorcery if you ask timeline. Hey, plenty of people would jump at the chance to join forces with a powerful being like me.
You just
With
have
some assistance in rebalancing your chi, not only can you extend your lifespan, but you will also be stronger, healthier, and able to eat whatever you like with no risk of upsetting your stomach.
wow, all that coming from a fucking snake.
Stronger and healthier? Wow, that's amazing! Roger, maybe when you retire, you can let Paimon sign the contract with Sunshine for a few days.
Unfortunately, Sunshang's contract has strict requirements regarding the host's temperament. None of her hosts have ever been exempted from these rules. I fear that I will be unable to accommodate your wishes, Paimon.
Hey, what are you trying to say? Did you just suddenly insult Paimon to her face?
Saying Baizu has a weak constitution. And then his master passed away at an early age.
Now, you get an ugly nickname, both of you. Baidu, you mannequin man. Sunshine, you're just a pain in the neck.
He can't even come up with insults, Paimon.
This is exactly why your natural temperament makes you woefully unsuited to being my host.
All right, everybody, calm down. Back to the matter at hand. Is there any way at all for us to seek counsel from the Adepti about this?
That's how antisocial they were. If it were up to them, they'd tell their whole lives without showing their faces to the common folk.
Actually,
What?
Seems you're as well connected as they say, Traveler. We are truly fortunate to have you on our side.
Hey, if you're talking about what Paimon thinks you're talking about, you better be honest.
Zhao,
You called?
This Paimon ever found. Aren't all of this time in the habit of materializing out of thin air like this?
Well, this is unexpected. Huh? It's you. Baidu of Fubu Pharmacy. I do believe I've had the pleasure before. The Lantern Rack, when we met briefly, I was unaware of your true identity. I must apologize for the discourtesy.
Huh? You two already know each other?
I've had the cross points before. I sense the presence of evil spirits. Is this why you called me?
explain. You tell Zhao everything that happened.
Please. So someone has been concocting demonic poison. Too often, fervent desires drive mortals to abandon all regard for their own safety. It is lamentable. I now know what you seek. It is true that a god's remains are buried beneath the foundations of the village. A vile monster known as the Chiff once wrought havoc over this land, before it was subdued by Rex Rapids. The land was finally cleansed of poison when Rex Lapis used statues in his likeness to shield and sentence remains. Since the village was founded some time after that. The seal is still mostly intact. If the cure is the source, then it must be some of its blood leaking from deep underground. However, its aura is faint and barely detectable. You will need to investigate further to identify the location of the leak.
I see.
I do not like to intervene against mortals unless absolutely necessary. But when demonic forces are involved, things can spiral out of control. If that happens, be sure to call my name again.
I will.
Nothing. I do not wish to sway decisions that are mortals to make, but immortality may not be the blessing that you imagine it to be. I shall treasure your words of instruction, Master Adeptus. Farewell.
Alright.
What a strange Adeptus. Rather different from the way I remember them. That's true for ya. Against you, we finally got some concrete info to go off of.
If the god remains are leaking from underground, Jiangli must be paying a visit to a subterranean cave on her herb-gathering trip. If we can find the cave...
Alright.
Master! There's a problem!
What?
What? Did you know that it's a Google Planet?
What happened? Don't panic. Just catch your breath and tell me everything. It's Yang. And he was fine one minute, and then he suddenly took a turn for the worse.
Alright.
Already? How? Based on past experience, he should have been found for the next 3 days at least.
It seems that my worst fears have been confirmed. Everyone, back to Boo Boo Pharmacy now.
Alright, let's see if something happens at Boo Boo Pharmacy. Let's go. Who's it? Oh fuck. Like, wait. How the fuck do you drown down there? Like, how the fuck did he drown down there? Like how the fuck did Beidou even drown? It doesn't make any fucking sense, bruh. Like, why use fucking stamina for that part, bruh? Like, you can't fucking drown from that small ass pond, bruh. Like, what? Doesn't make any fucking sense, bro.
Dad, what's wrong? Dad? Don't be scared. Dr. Darcy will be back soon.
How is he doing?
Dr. Darcy, you're back. My dad was doing fine earlier, but when he suddenly started coughing up blood, now he can't even get a full word out anymore. Doing very well. He was still conscious. But now...
Quick, please take Xiao Liang to the back room and prepare for treatment. Yes, of course. Don't worry, Aye. I will cure your father.
Alright.
It's not going to use time to keep it out again, is it? Does he know that we would take Xiao Liang?
See, let's talk to CK about it.
Please stay worried. Dr. Darcy is in the way. What?
Damn. Wait until next morning again? Again. What time is it in game? Okay, we can wait a few seconds, bro. For that chapter 3 shit. So yeah. I got an idea. Teleport to Samaro City, bro. While we're at it. So yeah. Until the falling night. What the fuck? So I have to wait until the next night, bro. Oh my god, bro. Damn, this waiting shit. It's fucking getting to me, bro. It's starting to get into me, bro. Like that. Let's go to her. Well, that should finally do it. Hello there. Are you Wakamura Saki? That's me. What do you need? Well, I'm here about the ubiquity net. Who are you? Oh, I remember now. You must be that traveler. Sango told me about you. The way in which you operate that net is truly impressive. Inspiring, in fact. I've heard that you've been modifying it. Aye, that's right. Prince Santo dug up an all-new Onmayo technique for me and all. I used that technique to modify this net once again, and I made this new model the Omni UB40 net. According to Sango, the technique is able to retain the essence of living creatures before using certain objects as media to recreate the shape of that living being. He even says that the utmost achievement of such an Amayo technique is to recreate the human essence. Such essence can answer questions and will never lie. Let's say that such technique would be of unbelievable help to a detective like Sango. You know what? I actually think that's why he told me about that technique and allowed me to make changes to the net. But but don't you go around telling anyone that. I'm only telling you this because you and Sango are friends, right? Alright? Is it really that amazing? Not yet. No matter how I modify it, this net can only be used to recreate the essence of small creatures. It has no effect on humans whatsoever. You know what, traveler? Take this net with you. Who knows? Seeing you actually might give me some inspiration again. Here, take it with you. And remember, it is the Omni Ubiquity net. Now, not just the other net. Go on then. We'll catch a few little animals to test out. Alright, so now we could go. Alright, now we could continue this shit with Ethos shit. So yeah. So yeah, finally, bro. Felt like forever. That net thing. Go. I usually don't do side quests. I don't, unless if it's required in order to do one of the main slash character slash hangout shit. So yeah.
again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the 10-year commission. But first, do you have enough more to cover the fee? I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work. How much more are we talking about here? A one-off payment of 397,000 more upfront, plus a further 5% of your Adventure Guild remuneration of my commission. So far, I thought that you guys successfully caught and brought to justice. Wow! That's way expensive! I need to come up with the price now! Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the 10-year commission. All you'll need to pay is the small commission fee. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventure Guild once we have details. So, from the way I sit, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal. Now then, to give you the full picture in this case, you must first recount a well-known inhuman fairy tale.
Alright.
A long time ago,
One of those anime
in a
cutscenes.
village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The blue Oni looked human, but was secretive, like Gnome. The crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beams at him whenever he came near. So the blue Oni said to the crimson Oni, Aka, I'll come help me in the day. We're going to stop you, and the humans will accept you. As planned, the crimson Oni chased the blue Oni away. The crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the crimson Oni went to tell the blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind. I was traveling. Don't come find me or they'll speak with a 9-year-old lady. But don't worry about it. No matter where I go, I'll always return. I suppose the blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the crimson Oni remained there.
So it's this story have anything to do with the situation at hand?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. My interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arapapagito is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni. What I'm trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arapapagito has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over? That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out. In which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss? According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to the Fiori Islands by now. The 10-year commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sanguinonia troops. No doubt that's the reason Arapapagito chose to flee in that direction.
I understand. Thanks for all the information.
Don't mention it. I'm just doing my duty.
Wait! I still have a question. If Arapapagito has given me the attack guide, won't that mean that's the mean virus now?
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Okay, but what does the people trying to do that only? What is that?
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Aratachi Ito is allergic to beans. In fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Ito. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him. If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergy, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
That seems like our only option.
Great! Knowing my cousin's weakness will make things a whole lot easier.
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them. Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Raja, thanks! Let's head to that Jolly Island and start looking for Ito.
Let's go. We gotta wait. This bit low. Go find Ito. That son of a bitch. Oh, he's on here. Oh shit.
Stuck on a deserted island, rain is a precious source of drinking water. There's no need for it now, though.
I'm always asking myself when it comes to this map, when it comes to this island in particular, bro. Why is it always thunderstorming in that island, bro? Oh, wow. So, trying to climb, bro. Okay, just finish climbing, yeah, guys. Oh fuck, this teleportation waypoint is... Okay, I'm not fighting your ass, bro. Well, at least not now, at least. I would say.
It's not over.
You piece of shit. Wow, what a piece of shit that enemy was. So yeah. Finally, I hope that enemy will leave me alone, bro. Not in the mood. So yeah. All this over a fucking teleportation waypoint, bro. Can't believe this shit, bro. So yeah. Oh, I forgot about that one, bro. So, honestly don't fucking know, bro. I was trying to figure out what this thing, how I do it. Shit. Oh my god.
Are you okay? I didn't think you'd react this badly.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my allergies actually got me. I've got it under control. All right. Gotta come it out. I can take it. I can take it.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that Arataki though?
Who am I kidding? I got right back there. Whatever it is you want. I'm gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
Damn. After resting a long while, Ito recovers. No peace.
Need a moment. Woo. That's better. That just took a lot out of me, though. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
You can never be careful when dealing with a fugitive.
Oh, I get it. So you're here to bring me in. I don't know why you find me all the way out here. Well, whatever. You think I'm going back with you? You can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I'd like a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
I'm the traveler, bitch.
Considering all the beans we have.
You're the one behind the robbery and the missing people, aren't you?
Yep, that's right. Me. All by myself. Nobody else. As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
What is nabbing you do? This is a bit high, don't you think?
Now when your family's will be a good more to see him again. Easy picking. And the extra more means I can, give some to the gang. Spend on themselves.
Honestly, I didn't expect him to sound like that, but his voice sounds like a douchebag's voice. I thought his voice would have been a bit deeper, would have been more deeper and more imitating, I thought. At least you're honest.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
No way, mister. We accepted a permission to bring you back.
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Well, who has the permission to bring you back?
Put some backbone, Paimon.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. That's we.
Uncle Ito!
Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Yeah, that's right. So go ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like, so give Uncle Ito a little more time, okay?
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, that's right. I told him not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. There's a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Ito has.
What are you talking about?
Come on, hang on. You get out of it.
Uncle Ito? You don't look so good. You look like you're about to fall over.
That's because Uncle Ito bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. Oh, good though. These horns are rock solid.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now. Don't be too long.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who are those people?
So the old lady was Granny Owen. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. We're both like family to me. He escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataka again. If I didn't bring him with me, the Kenryo connection would be knocking on their doors for sure.
I had no idea you were still caring for those.
Right. But if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Dicey, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly and take you back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? Because I'm an Oni of my work. I'll just tell little Dicey that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
Phew. Where's the picture better?
Alright, we have
Oh, it's
yeah.
on! I like your style. Alright, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to start somewhere else. Come with me. Save you worrying that I might skedaddle.
Okay. I know I'm going back and forth from this shit, bro. But, damn.
Dragon is awesome.
Or, I got an idea. Or we go back to Samaro City, bro. And check this time if the shit works. Don't worry, guys. This is not really a street, it's more of a walkway. Oh, right. I forgot they don't have. Alright, finally. Well, finally we get to continue chapter 3.
Oh, you are the other Catherine, right? Well then, I suppose only the other Catherine will know.
Can't we just call her Nahida?
Well, it's just that missing tonight, so we need to protect Catherine's identity. Yep, time is right. You cannot fully rule out the chance that the need of command is still a trap. If something were to happen, my existence may be the only trump card we'll be able to play. After all, the academia could still be unable to confirm the existence of my consciousness in the outside world.
Yep, exactly. Just like my mom was thinking.
Well,
Anyway,
Thomas Dollar.
here's the other card.
Speaking of which,
Huh? What is that?
there's a little card on here.
It's the middle of the night. Of course it's quiet. You're not getting paranoid, are you?
No, I think she's right. It really is a lot quieter than usual. If you look around, there's supposed to be fewer people on the streets. I'm not sure if this is the case for the entire city, though.
Huh. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Maybe the party figured out a way to not only distract the guards, but also to get everyone to go to sleep early, just so we can achieve the documents in peace.
I also can't quite figure out why she was feeling a little off. But now that we're here, let's go ahead and meet her if we can.
Well, it's all good. As long as you leave with it, my mom feels a little safer.
So the
There aren't
academia.
many people out right now. Let's hope it'll be this quiet in front of the academia, and that Superior managed to distract all the guards.
Yay, man scares outside, bro. Even though we manipulate her closest affiliates, essentially, so yeah. And the academia is way up high. What the hell?
For keeping the fantasy powers in them.
Ah, the triumphant hero returns at last. And for a rather spectacular welcome, if I do say so myself.
Yes, Pat. It's so convenient to do.
Indeed I am. Although these days they tend to call me the doctor. If you're looking for your researcher friend, she has already been taken into confinement. With some basic caution, she could have discovered the listening device on her person. Clearly, she lacks the degree of rigor expected of a true scholar.
Let's get back to Mary City. What did you find today?
I simply made some minor adjustments to their Akasha terminal. Now they can deposit information directly into the subconscious. As you know, all these lovely people now believe this traveler is a hero who has just saved the world.
Damn.
My experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
No, what do we do? Is there all this business? Oh. Please now. We need to get out of here. That's how I get the key out of here. We can't leave the future. Let's stay abandoned. The people of the meadow. Don't worry. I need a game outside of the city.
You appear to have overridden their mental faculties of your own consciousness. To possess such a powerful mind, you must be the god of wisdom.
Damn. Came to the climax real quick. For that one, bro.
This should be far enough. I might need to take a breath first. Is the unit going to be okay? We only made it out because of rumors.
Just jump between lines. Hopefully she'll be fine.
My mom wasn't planning on running into a new hibernate here. My mom took to hiding anyone. But I was number two. So scary. He called himself the doctor. Remember, Tanuri told us about him. The doctor did say that someone who once got expelled from the academia came back recently, and that even the sages are wary of him. Yep. Sounds like he must have been talking about the doctor.
So yeah. Alright, so yeah. So yeah, a person who's previously part of the academia that's been expelled came back recently. So yeah, you understand the scale of the problem.
Yeah. Now that the doctor's in the picture, and no longer just dealing with the academia, they're in cahoots with the fraternity. What are the fraternity after this time? Another notice?
We need to find a way to reunite with Mahita.
Yeah. Things would be a lot easier with Mahita's help. And Mahita said we'll meet again outside of the city. But we can't just keep leaving around, right?
We had let's start our own investigation.
You mean?
Let's go find Tainari.
Oh, right! Wasn't he invited by the sages to work on some project when we were staying with him in the Lydia forest? That has to be the same project, even though he turned it down at the time. He must still know something. There's no time to lose. Let's put it together.
Damn. That is so crazy, bro. I feel like this is a bit, the story is a bit crazy. At least starting to be. Yeah, no wait. It was crazy as is, but damn. So that's it for this episode, yeah guys. I'll see you guys next time.